Ladies and gentlemen, we meet again toward Parashat Toldot with a short and sweet idea, an amazing conversation between mother and son, between Rivka and Yaakov. Rivka is trying to convince Yaakov to take the bracha from Yitzchak and swindle Esav actually out of accepting the bracha. And the dialogue there is very interesting and it brings up many questions. First of all, Yaakov, the man of truth, Titen Emet li Yaakov, is actually swindling. Second of all, his mother teaches him to swindle. What's going on here? And how does this all come about? Doesn't Yitzchak understand that Yaakov is the chosen son, the son who is the tzaddik in the family? What is really going on here? And I think that if we look at the three phrases here, we'll get a key to understanding of this whole parasha. So it starts off with saying that Yitzchak's eyes, vatichena einav mirot, his eyes became weak. What does it mean they became weak? There are different perushim in Rashi, but basically he didn't see what Rivka saw. He didn't see who is the real son who's supposed to continue in his way. He didn't have clarity anymore, whether it's because he got so many gifts from Esav and Hashochad Ya'aveh Enei Chachamim, and he got blinded by the good deeds of Esav. Whatever the pirush might be, like the Rashbam says, like the Da'atz Kenim says, we have different pirushim here, how to handle this idea. But he didn't get it. It's obvious he didn't get it, but how come Rivka did get it? It's simple. Rivka was brought up in the house of Betuel and Lavan. She has seen swindlers before. She's not easily swindled. Yitzchak grew up in the house of Abraham, is naive and easily swindled, but Rivka isn't. That is stage one as far as what does it really mean that his eyes became weak. And then we see that there is another key here, which she says to Yaakov, Shema b'koli, and do this. Listen to my voice. Do this. And not only that, at the end she says again, Ach Shema b'koli v'lech kachli. Listen to my voice. What is Shema b'koli? She is hinting to the famous Shema b'kola that Abraham was told, as far as Sarah is concerned, that our matriarchs had a higher level of nevuah, of prophecy, than the men had. And she had a prophecy. What prophecy did Rivka have that Yitzchak didn't? Well, when she had trouble with a pregnancy, vatelech lidrosh et Hashem, she went to daven. Vayom Hashem la, shnei goyim bevinach. She got a personal prophecy that Rav Ya'avod Tzayir, that actually the bigger son, the greater son, the stronger son, will be the follower to the younger son. The younger son will lead. Yaakov is going to be the leader. Yaakov is going to show the way. So Yaakov has to get the bracha. But the most interesting point, I think, of this whole piece is when she says to him, don't worry, your father, you think you're worried your father will curse you? No. Alai kilatcha beni. The curse will be upon me. That's what the Sforno says. If you get cursed, you won't get cursed. If you get cursed, it'll be on me. Or the other Mefarshim say that if he curses you, don't leave it to me to diffuse this curse. Many different ideas, but the question still stands that if your mother's going to get cursed instead of you, so you run and you do it. Is that good? So he runs and he doesn't. We have to look into a beautiful insight of the Gaon Mevilna, who takes this all together and says, yes, she has a nevuah. She sees in the nevuah, and also Yitzchak sees nevuah, and Yaakov is being told the nevuah that Yitzchak sees and that Rivka sees. Alai kilatcha b'nei. Alai is Rashi Tivot. It's an abbreviation of the curses that Yaakov is going to have in his life. Ayin is for Esav, Lamed is for Lavan, and Yud is for Yosef. Alai kilach. Those are going to be the three curses in your life. And to prove that, we have to go to Parshas Miketz, when Shimon is taken into custody by Yosef, and the brothers have come home and are asking for Binyamin, and Yaakov looks them in the eye and says, "What's going on here? Otishi kalte. I'm losing my children. Yosef inenu. Okay, that's part of my curse. Shimon inenu. That's really beyond the curse my mother promised me. But Binyamin tikachu. You're taking Binyamin as well. Alai hayu kulanu. Esav, Lo, and Yosef. These three curses have already happened. What is this whole idea of taking Shimon and now taking Binyamin as well? It can't be. My mother promised me." And that is really what is really going on here. It is an issue of prophecy and passing on to her child. Rivka is passing on to her child. Shema b'koli, listen to me. Your father now can't see properly anymore. I can see properly, and I'm telling you that the curses you're going to have in your life are limited to curses with Esau, with Lavan, and with Yosef. We have to understand we have our blessings. Each and every one of us have got our blessings set up for us from Shomayim. We have to count our blessings and enjoy every minute.